Oh, this feels weird. It's been a while. Yo, welcome to today's video. This is a lot different to what I'd normally do. And I've done a couple of sit-down video talking. What? I can't even talk. Yeah, I've done a couple of talking videos before in the past, but never a video where I'm going to reveal as much as I'm going to today. I've never done one this brutally honest. So honestly, I've been thinking about making this video for a long time. First, I thought it was a great idea. Then I hated it. And then I couldn't decide if to do it or not. So I've asked friends and family what they thought. I thought, you might like it. And then I thought, well, what if you hate it? And then you're going to hate me. Everything I'm about to tell you today is the truth. You'll find out some things about me, my videos that I've done in the past, and I guess also what it's really like to be a YouTuber. So, this squeaky chair, I'm going to sit still, aren't I? So you've seen the title of the video, so you could probably guess what it's about. So don't worry, we'll get to that in a bit. I've got a lot to get off my chest. It's been a long time since I uploaded. I know it's not on having all of these gaps in between uploading videos, but I'll get onto why I've taken such a long break. Yes, I know, another break, but I feel like I need to come clean about some things, get some things off my chest, and that's what this video is about today. Then we'll get into where I've been and what's to come, I guess, if you're bothered. So first, I want to take you back to 2001. I'm going to start the story way back in 2001, and I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, this is going to be an insanely long video. I know loads of you just scrolled down or clicked the screen to see how long the video is when I said that. So don't worry, I'll skip past the boring bits. Oh yeah, I'm going to be flashing pictures up. I've got some pictures I want to show you. So, just random pictures like this one. And then, one like this one. Just going to randomly flash them up through the video, just to help my story, to help you visualize it. So yeah, anyway, 2001, I started secondary school. I was 11 years old, and I didn't really try hard at school at all. I never revised or anything. I just thought one day, I'm going to leave school, start a website, make my own company, become a bajillionaire. So something like that, So I didn't really try hard at school because I knew my plan was foolproof. I knew my master plan was foolproof. Stupid. So anyway, so yeah, I didn't try hard at school. Is the point I'm trying to make. So anyway, fast forward 5 years now, 2016. I'm 16 now. I'm not 16 now. In the story, I'm 16 at this point. And I left school at 16 years old. I don't even think you're allowed to leave school at 16 anymore. But then you could leave school at 16. I pretty much go straight into full-time work. I worked at a supermarket first for three months, I think it was. I was in a bakery. I worked in the bakery in there, and I did a bit of checkouts. I absolutely hated it. I left that and I became a full-time window fitter. I'd take people's old windows and doors out of the houses. I put shiny new plastic ones in, double glazing, changing the guttering around the house, around the roofs, building conservatories, all that good stuff. So I did that actually for 10 years in the end. But so yeah, I started when I was 16 still. I'd go to work 8 hours a day doing the window fitting, and I came home from work, went straight on my computer, and I tried to do something which would become something. I honestly tried everything. And I mean everything. I tried being the next big superstar DJ, making my own music. Yeah. I feel so stupid saying this. I tried to become the next big poker star as well. Poker's pretty much dead now. But back then it was massive. Online poker. I'd sit there playing poker for hours and hours, day after day. I made some money on it though, to be fair. It weren't like leaving work and doing it full time money, but I made some. I made website after website, trying to make like the next big Facebook, the next Facebook 2.0 or whatever, but nothing ever worked. I tried a lot. I was always thinking of something to do next. Let's fast forward 8 more years. So now, we're 2014 now. So 8 years on. I was still working all day, every day, doing the window fitting. I'm doing my own stuff every night. Come home from work, doing the things. And I literally mean every night. When I say every night, I mean every night. The only time I wouldn't come home straight from work and do something is if we had like some kind of family occasion or something. But even then, I'd go there, do the family occasion thing, come back home, straight back on the computer, doing my thing. Whatever it was at the time. It's now 2014, and I was bought the newest Call of Duty video. I think it would call. I'm sure it would Call of Duty Ghosts. So I started playing it, and what little free time I let myself have, I played myself. But I got totally addicted. Honestly, I loved it. I thought if I could just play Call of Duty all day, every day, and make money doing this, my life would be perfect. I could play COD all day, make a living from it. Boom! That would be an insane, awesome life. So I did some looking around on the internet, and I found out there's two possible ways you can make money playing Call of Duty. And you can either do it two ways. One of the ways is winning competitions. The other way is making YouTube videos. So, I mean, I was good at COD. I was smashing it. But I was nowhere near, like, winning competitions good just yet. You know. But at this point, I've not really heard much of YouTube either. So, I mean, obviously, I've heard of it. People who say stuff like, oh, have you seen that new cat video on YouTube? It's always cat video, isn't it? Have you seen that new cat video on YouTube? And then they send you a link. You'd watch it. But then I'd never actually, like, gone onto YouTube homepage myself and, just had to scroll through. So I knew of it, but I'd never been on it. So once I found out about being able to like upload Call of Duty videos to YouTube, I loaded it up, youtube.com, typed it in, started watching some Call of Duty videos, and I came across a guy called Nadeshot, who I still watch to this day. And I was blown away. Like, I need to start to try and do this myself. So here we go. This is like a key moment in the life now. August 2014 came around. I created my YouTube channel and began uploading Call of Duty videos under the name Killem FTW. So FTW is for the win. So if there's any of you watching who never knew what the name meant, it should make sense. So we're doing Call of Duty videos. So I don't know how many Call of Duty videos I actually made, because they no longer exist. A lot of videos on my channel no longer exist, unfortunately, but I'll get more on that in a bit. But I'd say probably somewhere between 10 or 20 videos. I don't know, I was doing 2 videos a week until we hit maybe like 500 subscribers, something like that. So then I wanted to start branching out. But I'm doing these Call of Duty videos, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying it. But I'd seen challenge videos were popular online. And I'm stupid. I just love a challenge. So I thought, you know what? Ghost pepper. The ghost pepper challenge was popular at the time. People were just, eating the ghost pepper, calling it challenge. It was like the time when like the chubby bunny thing was around as well, if you remember that, where you just fit as many marshmallows in your mouth as you can. So challenges are popular right now. I go for the ghost pepper one because I think that's like the most insane one. So I go straight in for it. So I bought a pack of 10. I bought a pack of 10 ghost peppers, having never eaten anything spicy in my life. I don't even think I ate Indian food then. I love Indian food now, but I didn't even have it then. So anyway, so why did I buy a pack of 10? I don't know. That's the kind of person I am. It's either, all or nothing. And, you'll get to know a bit more about that later on. That's how I think. I had a go. I only ate half a pepper while wearing my Call of Duty t-shirt. I filmed it myself on my £20 webcam. You can go back and watch the video. It's the first video on the channel. But the audio is muted because I had copyrighted music in the background. And back then, I didn't know about copyright laws. So, yeah, I got a slap on the wrist for that one. But, yeah, I had Ring of Fire playing on in the background. Oh, that was awesome. Ring of Fire playing on a Ghost Pepper video. Come on, comedy genius. So this marked a big milestone on the channel because it was the first of many challenge videos to come. Honestly, the Ghost Pepper video got a lot more love and support than the Call of Duty videos that we were doing at the time. So for a while, I tried doing, a mix of Call of Duty videos and challenge videos like simultaneously. I went from filming 2 Call of Duty videos a week to 1 Call of Duty video a week and 1 challenge video a week. So that's like how the channel progressed into challenges, like nice and slow. The thing is, I was getting instant feedback from the videos. You know, like when I was doing, when I was trying to become the next big poker star or DJ or website owner, nobody was seeing my work. I weren't getting like cheered on for it. But, you know, doing the YouTube videos, those of you who were watching at the time, like I'd upload a video and I'd see your comments and that would like incentivize me to keep going. It like pushed me more and more. And so I kept doing the challenges and doing the challenges. So, you know, I told myself, I'm going to go for this properly because I'm really enjoying this YouTube thing. And back then, you could monetize your channel from day one. You could put ads on straight from the beginning. So you could just make an account, boom, make money. But you can't do that now. I think you need to reach certain thresholds of watch time and stuff. But anyway, I didn't monetize from day one. I promised myself that I wanted to turn adverts on when I hit 10,000 subscribers. But my reason for that was like, if someone found one of my videos on my channel and then a 30-second advert pops up before the video, and then they, you know, can't be bothered, don't want to watch the video, don't want to watch the advert, click off, I've lost a potential viewer, a potential subscriber. I valued having people watch my video more than just the quick money. So that's the reason that I set myself like a 10,000 subscriber goal before turning the ads on. And honestly, it's a promise that I did keep myself. Not a single advert until I hit 10,000 subscribers. And it took a long time to hit 10,000 as well. But, you know, kept going 2 videos a week, every week, until we got there. It's the same reason that I've got to myself for like turning the ads on as I have for sponsored videos. I've said that about 4 times and I don't make sense to it. I can't make that make sense. For a similar reason, I didn't want to turn ads on until 10,000 subscribers. It's like a similar reason that I didn't want sponsored videos. I can't say this sentence. It doesn't make sense. I know what I mean. I just wanted to have fun making videos, upload them, and at least just provide enough money that I can make this my full-time job, and I'm happy. That was like the goal. That was the dream when you start on YouTube. I want to become a millionaire from it. I just want to be able to make this something that I can do all the time because I just enjoy it so much. So that's my thinking. So anyway, the Call of Duty / challenge video combo slowly transitioned. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well with it. Slowly transitioned into just challenges, purely challenge videos. If you go back through the history of the channel, you can see that the Ghost Pepper Challenge, which led on to other videos like a 5-pound gummy bear challenge, Haribo 6-pound sugar-free gummy bear challenge, 100 shots of the world's strongest coffee challenge. You know, there were loads more challenges in between those videos, but I'll get onto why they're no longer there in a bit. So I was doing the challenge videos, 2 videos a week, every single week now. Call of Duty had gone purely challenge videos. And to be fair, my upload consistency was insane for like 3 or 4 years. 2 videos per week, consistently, week after week, after month, after year, uploading on the exact times, on the same days. And in the early days when I was starting out, I'd be editing some days up until 6 a.m., all night till 6 a.m. sometimes, and then I'd be up at 8 a.m. to go to my real job. That was the grind back then. So anyway, yeah, these were tough times. So October 2015 came. I've been doing YouTube for a little over a year now, consistently. I was living with my parents still. I really wanted this YouTube thing. So I came to a conclusion. We had a deal with my parents that I'd stop working full time in the real job and just drop down to 2 days a week instead of 5. and then do that for just a year. 1 year. So I gave myself like a full year of just working 2 days a week to make my YouTube thing like pay off. Career, if you want to say career, pay off. Or I have to go back to the full-time job that I honestly absolutely hated. I know everyone hates their full-time jobs. So I'm sounding dramatic saying, I hated my job, hated my life, but it's just, I got a taste of the YouTube thing. I really wanted that. So it made me ambitious to keep going. So I had 1 year to make it come true. So I started investing money into advertising my channel. I started advertising, like £10 per day, just to see how it goes. And you could actually see results from it. It was bringing in new subscribers and new viewers. So I kept advertising and going to work. I'd go to work, come home like pissed off because I hated it so much. Didn't get on with the people I worked with. Had an absolute rubbish day. I come home just angry. I'd load up the computer and I'd up that £10 per day advertising budget to like from £10 to £20. And then, I'd go back to work, come home pissed off, really want this YouTube thing to work. Then I'd upload that budget from £20 a day to £30 a day. Next thing you know, I'm spending like £100 a day, sometimes £200 a day advertising my YouTube channel because I wanted it so much. Honestly, I really wanted it. So I should tell you now that at that time that I started advertising, just before I started advertising, I had £30,000 to my name. I had £30,000 in my bank, which is a lot of money, especially then as well. It's like years ago. I had £30,000 in my bank because, as I mentioned earlier, all I would ever do is go to work, come home, go on the computer. 8 years. I never went out. I never did anything. I hardly ever did anything. The most expensive thing I ever bought was a car for like £2,000. That's the biggest thing I ever bought. And other than that, I just work computer. So I never spent money because I had to work so hard in my job. It was a very physically demanding job. I come home really tired from it, lifting these big, massive, heavy windows up ladders, and I'd come home tired. I had to really work hard. So like every penny I made was precious to me. Every penny was precious. So I never spent money. And I gained. I got, like I said, to about £30,000. Then I started advertising. A few months go by from the advertising now. I've probably gone halfway into my life savings. 15 grand in. And one day I woke up, checked my YouTube channel, and I had 2 strikes on my account from nowhere, from seemingly nowhere. For those of you who don't know, 3 strikes and you're out. You're done for. Your YouTube is deleted. So I woke up, 2 strikes on my channel because YouTube seemingly overnight decided that they would, we're going to be very strict now. We don't want any videos with vomit or blood or just generally showing someone in pain. So any video that had these things was striked and deleted. I probably had over 100 videos of me doing this stuff that they no longer wanted anymore. Videos such as I ate loads and loads of ghost peppers in one video, vomited. We super glued little like thumbtacks on Nerf guns, shot them at you, obviously blood, and oh god, I once jumped out of a second-story window into a skip full of balloons. The balloon didn't catch me. I went straight through, smashed the bottom of the skip, elbow split open. I had to go to hospital, get it glued shut, blood everywhere. I've still got the scar there. I don't know if you could see that. I've got the sun coming through at an awkward angle now. So yeah, I've still got a scar from that. my channel was just full of this stuff that YouTube no longer wanted, and I was 15 grand into advertising it. So the channel used to be insane, and YouTube suddenly decided, we don't want your videos anymore. And my whole life was honestly flipped upside down, as you can probably imagine. I dedicated my life to this YouTube thing, and suddenly they don't want your videos. And I've spent a lot of money advertising it. And it was even proven by some creators that even if your video was privatized, it was private, not visible to the public, your video could still get a strike on it. So I had a massively tough decision to make. I decided to hide all of my videos temporarily, so the channel was just empty. I went through and not just privatized, but fully deleted probably 80% of my videos, my back catalogue on the channel, which absolutely destroyed me because of how much work and literal blood, tears, vomit went into making them. But it was either delete the videos or channel deleted. So obviously I appealed the 2 strikes. You got one chance to appeal them. One of them got removed and the other one stayed in place for 6 months. And it was, I weren't allowed to upload custom thumbnails on any videos for the entire 6 months that the strike was in place. So for those of you that don't know, which is probably not a lot of you, you know, the thumbnail is like the most important thing for a lot of people. Not everybody, but for a lot of people, the thumbnail is the most important bit because that's like the book. That's like the cover of the book. That's what gets people in. That's what grabs people's attention to click them. And I was only allowed to use one of the 3 little randomly generated pictures that YouTube created for 6 months. You know, but we kept going. Releasing 2 videos a week, every week. 6 months, no thumbnails. We plowed through doing these softer videos with no blood or vomit or anything. And I had social media at the time. And that's where I got talking to Moon. Because for those of you who don't know, she's from Austria. That's the Moon that you all know and love today. So it was around that time that I stayed with her in Austria. And with the little bit of money I had left, that was spent up on the advertising. If you go back and look at the videos, you'll see on some of them, it was like half vlog, half challenge I always used to do. Where like the first half was vlogging around Austria. I had a drone and a longboard and stuff. And then the second half would be the challenge that was in the title and thumbnail. You know, they were good times. So anyway, we're about 10 months now into my 1-year deal with my parents. I know the timelines is a bit confusing to keep up with, but we're 10 months into the 1-year deal now. The strike on my channel, the 6-month thing, finally gone. So time's going through quick. I've spent pretty much my entire life savings now. I remember I was in Austria, down to my last £100. Savings were completely gone. And my views are just like steadily increasing. You know what? We're closing in on 100,000 subscribers. So week after week, I'm trying to make bigger, better videos. I'm trying to go harder on the challenges as much as I can without breaking YouTube's rules. But the thing is, it's human nature to just want to better yourself in life, just anything, whether that's work, losing weight, be more polite to strangers. You know, no matter what you're doing, you should always be trying to outdo your old self. And oh God, I've invested my entire life savings right now, down to my last £100, and I'm living in another country. So I'm backed into a corner. Inevitably, what's going to end up happening at this point is videos are going to get a bit unbelievable at some point, because you're always trying to outdo yourself to the point where you're limiting what's real. You're hitting the limits of what's real to make an entertaining video. So that's where the fake videos start to come. When I say fake, what I mean is like, not fake. That's just the word everyone loves to use. Not just fake, it's fake. But what I mean is scripted or staged, slightly scripted or staged videos. With the goal to make entertaining videos, which leads us to the next point. 14th of September 2016. This was the day that changed my YouTube career and life, because that's the day that I uploaded the Mail Yourself video. And for those of you who've not seen it, most of you've probably seen that one, because that's like one of my biggest hits. The Mail Yourself video, obviously I don't think I need to say this, because it's probably quite obvious. But yes, that video was scripted. If you load up the Mail Yourself video, the one where I end up in the US and ship myself by air, just skip right to the end of the video. I threw a little like Easter egg kind of scene in there where apparently I wake up. I put the clip in now. Payday bar in LA, eating at IHOP. What can be better? So it's like it was all a bad dream or something. It was just a little hint that the whole thing was scripted just for the entertainment. But here's the little scene that I've done to tell you that it is scripted. And it's not intended to be believed as real. But nobody ever mentions the ending. I don't think nobody saw it. So the Mail Myself video pretty quickly shot up in views, like the first one. It was like 500,000 views in a week. And it was the first video I ever did that hit 1 million views. So another YouTuber who was popular at the time called Rice Gum, he actually parodied it. Parodied it. I don't know. He parodied it. And then it became this massive like trend on YouTube, which was insane. Everyone was having a go at it. So yeah, that was good fun. So my mouth's all dry. I need a drink. I didn't think the video was going to go on this long. So anyway, we're 11 months into the 12 months deal with my parents. Just released this video. And yeah, it starts to kick off because of the Mail Myself video. We've just about scraped through the 1 year deal with the skin of my teeth. But did it. Success. I technically made this my full-time job because I was earning a lot more than I was at my normal job, which is why I moved to Austria anyway. But then the Mail Myself video just like sealed it. That was the cherry on top that says, yes, you've done this. Here we go. This is you now. It was a proper defining moment in my career. And I remember at the time that I made the video, I told my parents about it, told Moon about it, and everyone's like, nah, that's stupid. Nah, you don't want to do that. No one's going to watch that. That's a stupid video. But I just thought, no, I want to do this video. And I just did it. Where would I be now if I didn't make that one video? Honestly, that's what YouTube is like. It's just, do I do this video or not? And if I didn't do it, God knows what would have happened. My life would be completely different probably right now. Jesus. Never thought of that. So after the Mail Myself craze died down, things went back to normal. I went back to doing like normal videos that I was doing before the Mail Myself. I started to see like a slow decline in views because, the channel had hit this massive high. We rode it a bit from the Mail Myself. Obviously, it comes down a little bit slowly. And then I'm just doing normal videos then, just riding the wave of this Mail Myself craze. And then we hit the 6th of August, 2017. Almost 11 months after the original Mail Myself video. And I decided I wanted to do a Mail Myself part 2. I'm back in the UK now at this point as well, forgot to mention. Within that 11 months, we've moved back. I'm running out of ideas with these challenge type videos. The channel's slowly declining from the Mail Yourself craze. I've thrown all my life savings in at this point, so I'm hoping that maybe if I did a part 2 to the Mail Myself, maybe we could get another wave, like revamp the channel a little bit. So I did a Mail Myself Part 2, which is one I just spoke about a second ago with the Easter egg ending. And luckily it went viral again, like instantly. It was strange. I've not seen views on a video like that since the first one. 11 months after the first one, and it just smashed straight back up. And but this time I was more prepared for what to do when a video goes viral. So I was more prepared the second time round, so I could help keep the wave going more on the channel. So yeah, that's what I did. So the second Mail Myself video is trending, but I realised I can't mail myself every week. I can't do this as a series every week because that would just be stupid. So straight after the second Mail Myself video, I saw that 24-hour overnight challenges were... I can't see, man. I saw that 24-hour overnight videos were like a thing. People were doing them a bit, so I decided to make my own version of it. So I spent the night on the roof of my parents' house. So now this is where most of you know what we're talking about, okay? Not all of you were probably around pre-spend the night. A lot of you were, though, but this is probably where the majority of you started coming in. So instead of naming the video 24-hour overnight challenge like everybody else were doing, I decided to just call it my own thing. So I went with I Spent the Night, as you know. And this would be the beginning of a whole new era on the channel because this video instantly blew up. It was literally the video after the second Mail Myself video. It hit 1 million views in the first week. And then the next week I did I Spent the Night in a Tree. As you do, And this video instantly blew up again. 1 million views in the first week. I'm thinking to myself, yes, here we go. We've got a series that we can keep doing on the channel, unlike, just the Mail Myself on. But it's a series that everyone loves. Obviously, you're loving it and getting the awesome support from it. So just carried on with that, and the rest is history. So we kept doing Spend the Night videos week after week after week, while sprinkling in the occasional scripted video. If you go on my channel, and if you're on a computer and you go on the videos tab, press sort by, and then click most viewed, you'll see that most of the videos there on the top are the scripted videos. It's like YouTube was rewarding me for doing scripted videos. But I didn't let myself get carried away with it. So while we're on the subject of scripted videos, even though they were scripted, my main priority was always entertainment. Just entertainment, make them fun, but keep my personality in them. That was always the goal. A lot of YouTubers who were doing similar videos at the time, as I was doing those, they were faking the content. They were scripting it 100% of the time. Not just the content, but also their personalities. However, I just tried to stay true to myself as much as I could. Just showing the real me in the videos. It's always been the real me. Even if sometimes the videos were scripted, it's never been a fake Thomas. It's always been the real Thomas. So these Spend the Night videos were going crazy. And I was loving it, honestly. Because before doing the Spend the Night videos, I was literally having to torture myself. Make myself vomit, bleed, pain, gore and everything. We moved on to a bit softer videos for a while. But now, I had the chance to just make crazy things and, build these crazy, massive things and sleep in them for a night. And we could throw props in and have fun. To be fair, it was the best thing that ever happened to the channel for me personally. It felt a lot nicer making the videos. I was definitely having more fun. And like I said, I could throw my personality in them. Before, people just came to see me hurt myself. But now people come in to see me do silly stuff, but also me throw my jokes in there and have some fun. And, I would just have an adventure. It really felt like that. So I thought this was, honestly, like I said, it was the best thing to ever happen to the channel. But month after month, we kept doing the same concept, spending the night, going and getting the supplies, and building the thing, getting in there. My voice is hurting. Oh, I need another drink. I don't think I've ever spoke this much in one go. How long is this video gone on now? So yeah, where were I? We were just like month after month after month doing the same kind of concept, spending the night, getting the supplies, build or create or construct whatever needed to be in order to like spend the night in there. Wake up the next morning, video done. It was starting to get repetitive. To be fair, and eventually we were starting to like run out of ideas. There were only so many places you could spend the night until you start recreating stuff. Like I spent the night on my roof. I spent the night on my roof with no shoes on. I spent the night on my roof with no shoes on and wearing a crazy hat. We started to run out of places to do the spend the night videos. We've done so many, and it was getting a bit repetitive. So when we were doing spend the night, the hardest part was deciding how to make the video entertaining. What can we do or throw in to make the video more fun? Give me something to make jokes about, like bounce jokes off of and stuff. Towards the end, it was getting harder and harder deciding actually where to spend the night, because we'd already done like everything. We'd done everything. 24th of July 2019. That's the last spend the night that's currently on the channel. I've had enough. I've done a few more since then, but I'll get onto it in a bit why they've disappeared. So anyway, I've made quite a few videos since the last spend the night. I tried to make bigger, better videos. I did things such as filling a Zorb ball with dry ice. I legitimately almost died that day. No word of a lie. I made the world's biggest pancake. Did some Amazon unboxing videos as well. I went to every continent in the world to taste if the Big Mac tastes the same. And I tattooed myself while skydiving from 22,000 feet. And I've got that little tattoo, that line there. That's what it was meant to be like. That's what it did look like, and I got that done after. So yeah, done some big stuff. Although I put my all into these videos. I put everything I had into these videos. The love and support were never as great as it was when I was doing the spend the night videos. And I don't want you to think I'm sitting here right now blaming you for that. That was my fault. One of the reasons for this is I only ever made videos with new viewers in mind. I always thought, if I do a little inside joke, will new people get this and stuff? And I didn't truly appreciate those of you that stuck around and kept coming back and watched whatever I did, no matter what the content. And I feel like somewhere between me pressing recording myself, and you pressing play, somewhere within that process, I've not been able to express my gratitude. I always cut the videos down to try and make them as compact and entertaining as you can, because that's what YouTube tells you. They don't actually tell you that. They don't tell you anything. That's what the statistics tell you. You need people to watch longer by making it more entertaining. So within that whole procedure of cutting the thing down, or need to make it more entertaining, make people watch longer and stuff, it ends up in me removing the sincere parts, the parts where I do actually sit there and record myself saying thank you for watching and stuff, and appreciate it, and I just cut them out because I think no one wants to hear that. No, YouTube, it's not going to. YouTube, everyone's going to skip it. YouTube's going to stop showing your video to people because people keep skipping bits, and then it just ends up getting cut out. And there's some of you watching this right now who come purely for the spend the night videos. You're probably not even watching this right now. You watched the spend the night videos and then disappeared when they stopped. Yeah, but then there's those of you who kept watching no matter what the content was. You stuck around and you watch the videos and you comment in the comment section and every upload I do. And I never truly appreciated those of you. So I want to take the time right now to thank all of you who've watched through the good, not just the good years, but you've also stuck around through the not so good years. 17th of December 2020. This is the last video that's currently public on the channel. As I mentioned, I have made more videos since then in 2021 and a few in 22, with some of them being spend the night videos as well. The only thing is that the majority of them were actually sponsored videos, which is a big part of the reason that I deleted them. There's something you don't know about me. It's that I've got OCD. It's not like I've got to wash my hands every 5 minutes because I don't feel clean. It's just that everything has to be perfect. Everything's got to be exact and perfect how it should be, and in that kind of way. So, like, you know, when I've got all this other thing as well. Like when I was a kid, you're gonna think I'm stupid, a proper weirdo. But like, if there were a table in the middle of a room and I walked around it, I'd have to if I walked around it clockwise, I would then have to spin around anti-clockwise a full circle to unspin. So I'm back to being straight in my head. I'm not spun, I'm unspun. So I managed to get out of this habit by persuading myself like nothing bad's gonna happen if I don't unspin. It's not like a big boulder's gonna hit me. I'm gonna be squashed because I didn't unspin. So I persuaded myself nothing bad will happen. But nowadays it's more like when I'm listening to music, you know, everything's in like fours. I do squares. I draw squares like this. Or if I'm not using my finger, I'm doing it in my mind's eye with the beat of the music. So like I don't know why the Tetris theme came into my head. I don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to, right now, honestly, I'm trying to stop that right now. Every time I catch myself doing it, I force myself to stop halfway through. And it winds me up, but I stop myself doing it. And that's what I'm currently going through at the minute. So yeah, as well as that, also everything has to be perfect. Like for example, the chair is there. If the chair's slightly off its feet mark, it has to be pushed back in place and the rug's not straight with the chair. And then that side table's not perpendicular. I think that's the right word. The table's not perfectly in line with the chair. Oh, God's sake. I'm also obsessed with numbers. If I'm sat in a room, I'll count how many lights the room's got, how many books are on the bookshelf. And, you know, even if I've done it before, I've sat in that kitchen. I know there's 20 LED lights in that roof. You know why? Because I count them every day. So it makes me obsess over numbers, this stupid OCD thing, which obviously, when you upload a YouTube video, numbers. So I got like obsessed with numbers. I feel like a weight's been lifted. So anyway, I think this like way of thinking is also a part of the reason I removed my newer videos from the channel, because they weren't perfect. They had sponsors all over them. I didn't put my full effort in. So I weren't happy with them. So I just deleted them. So yeah, that's why they went. And as I said before, I never wanted to turn ads on until 10,000 subscribers. And for that same reason, I never wanted to make sponsored videos. It was just a promise that I made to myself. But unfortunately, this time, unlike the 10,000 subscribers, I broke that promise to myself and I disappointed myself massively. So I made a lot of mistakes from my YouTube career, obviously, that being one of them. Personally, I know a lot of people do sponsored videos, but personally, I let myself down that one. I've made a lot of mistakes in my YouTube career. And I'm just me, you know. I don't know why I have 2.5 million subscribers. I'm just a nobody from a small town in the UK. And at the time that my channel was just growing insanely fast, I was just like going with the flow at the time. But like now looking back at it, it seems surreal. I can't believe It happened to me. It doesn't feel right. I don't know why it happened to me, but 2.5 million subscribers. So we started this channel doing Call of Duty. We moved on to challenges. We then progressed onto spend the night videos. It's now time to evolve into a new era, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to be uploading videos that I want to upload as often as possible. I'm just want to go back to having fun with YouTube, which I'm pretty sure I've heard a lot of YouTubers saying this as well. I'm pretty sure it's not just me who feels this way. I'm not going to let the OCD thing take over and make me only upload a video when it's perfect. I'm going to just generally have fun and yeah, enjoy it. I just want to say thank you for watching my videos over the years. For those of you who are watching now, even if you never watch another video of mine ever again, even if this is the first video of mine you ever watch, it's a bit weird video to come in as a first time viewer though. You probably know nothing about me, but if you're a veteran, if you're a noob, if you never watch a video ever again, just thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for being there for me through the years. Even though I haven't been there for you, I've let you down on my end, but you're still there for me, and I do massively appreciate it. More than you'll ever know. I want to give a huge thank you for sticking around. What's this? Where did that come from? I don't know. I just want a massive thank you to YouTube as well for giving me the opportunity to do what I enjoy and what I love. I've just let everyone down. These videos are a lot longer than I thought it'd be. So thank you very much for sticking around this long and taking the time out your day to listen to an idiot ramble on. I've made a website, tomstanalon.com. I put a link in the description if you just want to drop your email there, and I'll email you when I upload a new video, because, you know, YouTube doesn't always let you know. So I massively appreciate that. And thank you very much again for watching the video. Honestly, it means the world. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Thank you.